Lesson 1, Getting Started. In this lesson, you will set up a student notebook using a template, add classes, add tabs, and customize pages. When you first open OneNote, it will begin with the Getting Started with OneNote notebook. Even though you are using this mini-course to learn about OneNote, I strongly suggest that you read through the sample notebook. Many of the lessons from that startup guide are used in this mini-course. I'd like to start out explaining what OneNote really is. It's an electronic notebook that you can use to organize anything you would like to use a multi-subject notebook for, but you can easily maneuver through and reorganize with a few clicks of your mouse. As you can see from the illustrations, Microsoft OneNote turns a tabbed notebook or binder into an electronic organized notebook. Another good feature about OneNote is that there's no need to press the Save button because OneNote saves everything for you automatically. Setting up a student notebook using a template. Let's start by creating a new student notebook based on a template. OneNote offers many templates to choose from, both within the program and online. To create a new notebook, simply click File, New, Notebook. A dialog box will open where you can enter the name of your notebook, choose a color for your notebook, which is handy when you have multiple notebooks to visually differentiate between them, and the template you would like to use. We're going to create a student semester notebook. I'm going to change the color and give it a name. And then click Next. On this page of the wizard, I will choose the option I will use on this computer. In Lesson 3, we'll discuss the other options and some of the more advanced features of OneNote. And then click Next. On this page, you can choose where to store your notebook. You can accept the defaults, or you can browse to another location. For this example, I'm going to choose the default and click Create. OneNote will create your new notebook and open it to the Start Here tab, followed by several other tabs that offer examples of how they can be used, such as a To-Do, Class A, B, and C, Project 1, Project 2, and Student Club. You will notice, in addition to the tabs across the top, there is also a tab along the side. This is where you will add sub-tabs or pages within these tabs or sections from the top. Each side tab is automatically named from the page name in the dotted box here at the top. Adding tabs or sections for multiple classes. The sample notebook starts you out with a couple of tabs or sections, but you may need to add or remove some of those tabs. To remove a tab, simply right-click the tab section you wish to remove and choose Delete. It will ask you to confirm and simply click Yes. To add a tab, such as for another class, you can do this in multiple ways. You can right-click in the tab area and choose New Section, or you can click File, New, Section. It will then give you the opportunity to name your section. If you decide that's not the name you want, you can simply right-click that and click Rename. You can also click and drag your tabs to reorganize them. When you add tabs or pages to your sections, each section starts out with the default tab page, titled Untitled Page. You can name this or rename this by typing a name in the dotted box at the top left corner. As you change the name here, notice your tab name also matches that. Another nice feature of OneNote is that for every page you create, it will automatically put a date and timestamp. OneNote will default new pages to lined paper, but you can customize your pages by clicking the drop-down arrow at the top right corner and selecting more template choices and options. If this window wasn't already open, this would open the window for you that would allow you to choose a different template, which will give you different styles to choose from. For this example, I'll choose Lecture Notes and Study Questions. Notice this also added a new page within my section. As with the sections at the top, if there is a page that you don't want, you can simply right-click and delete that. This concludes Lesson 1. Please continue on to Lesson 2.